Today is the day we're doing this dedicated review time. Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here, and yes, you heard that right. You saw the thumbnail, you know what we're doing. We're finally doing the dedicated review on the now infamous Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato number 33. I had to look at the numbers. Yes, this fragrance has had quite a buzz here in the fragrance community, and yeah, I have thoughts on it. I've been wearing it. I've had it for a month and I'm ready to talk about it. So as always, you know what we must do first. We have a lipstick of the day. This is MAC Vegas Vault. I did put a little bit of gloss over it. This is the MAC Get Rich Quick Gloss. All this will be linked below as always. Next up, we have for the fragrance of the day. I will be sharing that at the end of the video because it plays a role in what we're doing here today. So save that to the end. But alas, yes, we're talking about the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. When it comes to dedicated fragrance reviews, I rate fragrances by, y'all know this, 4 categories. First category is mood, and that is simply how does this fragrance make me feel? What time of year do I see myself wearing this? Where am I wearing it? The type of event, we talk about it there. Second is strength, and that is on a scale to 1 to 10, with 1 being, you know, it's a pretty bottle, but ain't nothing but water on the inside, to 10 being this is nuclear juice. I'm gonna have to bathe to get it off. Third category is longevity, and that is very important. That is how many hours long lasted is a fragrance. Can I still smell it on my body and or clothing? Basically, how long can I smell it on my person? Period. Then the last category, which is very important for a lot of people, and that is simply, this is a compliment getting fragrance, and that is a yes or no answer. And I will be talking about Yum Pistachio Gelato under all of those categories. So yeah, without further ado, let's do this. So we have to start off with a little bit of backstory with this fragrance because it started with a lot of drama before we even got to the official release, by the way. So just FYI, you all, this fragrance started to buzz and be talked about, leaked, however you want to say this, around late January, early February. I saw it being mentioned in places like Reddit. Then I also saw it on TikTok. And then of course, there's my personal favorite. There were the eBay sellers that would claim that they had a new Kayali fragrance. And I'm sorry, when it comes to eBay, especially something that's unreleased, that is like so sketchy to me. It's just, eBay is the wild, wild west. Els, let me know what you think. Are you eBayers? Let me know. Am I wrong to feel that way? Let me know in the comments below. That's when the buzz around a new fragrance was being discussed. Of course, at the time, we were still loving our Vanilla Royale, which it came out during the holidays. So of course, we're thinking we're good for a minute because Royale came out, Vanilla Royale came out around, say, Thanksgiving-ish time. So, okay, it hadn't been super long, so it was still cool, you know? So that's why I personally wasn't expecting a new fragrance so soon. So that's why when I heard these rumors and all that, I thought it was just clickbait and people were just lying, just to be honest with you. Monica Katan is the owner, founder of Kayali. So that's why that's important. So I always look to her page and of course the Kayali official page on Instagram if I want to see if there's anything new coming or whatnot. So then she started dropping hints around this time and I'm like, okay. Then y'all, so we in early March now, right? Sephora does a glitch of a release is what also happened. And I know a lot of you all remember this because all of a sudden I remember that day, I started getting a whole bunch of DMs and people are asking me, oh, did you buy the new Kayali? Did you buy the new Kayali? I was like, wait, huh? Because at this time we knew something was coming. We knew it was coming. So it was confirmed at this point. It's March and we knew that it was going to be released March 21st at this time, right? For the official launch date. So this is like early March when this glitch happened. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's not out yet. Like, it's not out yet. What are y'all talking about? But then of course I started seeing people with screenshots and things and they was like, no, like it really was released. Of course Sephora took it down, but they did fulfill the orders, which I thought was good business because hey, at the end of the day, y'all put it up and people wanted it. So hey, so people bought it, reviews started going up everywhere. And I'm talking, y'all, we have reviews in parts of YouTube that have nothing to do with fragrance, beauty, or anything. It was interesting. Did y'all see that too? Let me know in the comments below because I promise I saw like the cooking world or something talking about this fragrance. I'm like, y'all do food over there. What are you talking about? So anywho, alas, finally, you all, we got to March 21st and then it was officially available for everybody to buy it and it was no longer a thing, okay? Which it was so much, but alas, it was finally out. As you all know, as I did in my first impression video, mine was kindly gifted to me from the brand, so that is how I got mine a little bit earlier than the official release. But hey, even the Sephora girls that bought it during the glitch got it before I did, so that's why it's like, hey, If you wanted it, you got it. If you don't want it, hey, that's your business at this point. So anywho, I've had it for a month, y'all, and yeah, let's get into the review part of this. Obviously, this is a 2023 release after all of this, you know, conversation, and let's get into it, you all. We have the box. This is what it looks like. The pretty pistachio green color. It has keynotes on the back. I do have the 1.7 fluid ounce size, or the 50 ml, and as you all can see, there is a diamond on here, meaning this is supposed to be part of their intense line of fragrances, which I know Vanilla Royale is an intense, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is also an intense one as well. So some have the diamond, some don't, just for my fellow Kayali collectors and lovers. You all know what I'm talking about. So, okay, so as stated, the back has the keynotes, but I will get into all of the notes. So keynotes, we have our pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and then we have cotton candy. So even just based off these keynotes, we knew this was going to be a gourmand scent, and this is very sweet. Because the majority of these notes come on cotton candy, marshmallow, whipped cream, all of that sweet. And then the rum literally has sweet in it. So we knew this was going to be a gourmand scent, and this was going to be a sweet scent. So if that's up your alley, definitely check this fragrance out. But let me get into the details. Full notes, we got top. We got Italian bergamot, pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, and cardamom. Middle notes, we have our geranium, white peony, nougat, jasmine, raspberry, white peach, and pear. Okay, the middle is fruity. Then the base notes, we have our whipped cream, marshmallows, cotton candy, Turkish Delight, Accord, Cocoa, Cedarwood, Sandalwood, and Tonka. Very foodie there at the base. So as you can see, there is a lot going on in this fragrance, you all. And of course, let's get into the other thing I know y'all care about, which is prices and sizes, because I know that really does matter. So right now on the official website, it comes in 3 sizes. It does come in the 10 ml size. The 10 ml size retails for $27. There's the 50 ml size, which is what I have right in front of you. The 50 ml retails for $100. And then the 100 ml, the Big Daddy, as I like to call it, the Big Daddy size is $138. So all in all, pretty standard with what prices are in Sephora and other places like that. They tend to carry it. Pricing is about average, you know. Okay, so okay, I do like the color of this bottle. Let me tell y'all that right now. I love the fact that this is a frosted bottle, y'all, because I think that's just way too cute, and it makes it stand out on my vanity, especially when I line it up with my other Kayali fragrances. None of the other ones look like this one, so I know I can reach for this one in dim light. It makes me happy. As stated at the beginning of the video, I've had this fragrance for an entire month, and the beautiful thing about the topsy-turvy weather that has been winter going into spring means that I've been able to wear it in different weather. So I've worn it in 40-degree days, and I've also worn it in 80-degree days. So I feel like at this point I can give a well-rounded, comprehensive review, hence that's why we're doing it today. Let's spray some on a test strip. I get the sweet rum first. I get the whipped cream. And I definitely get the hazelnutness. And the pistachio to me is a nutty, creamy vibe, so I do get that. Those are the main notes I get on paper. Since we're here, I'm gonna spray a little bit on my hand as well, just to let it warm up on my skin as we do this review. Because, you know, I like to refresh my memory as I do these things. So while all of that is drying down, you all, let me tell you something. This scent, just overview, this is a good time in a bottle. I mean, again, cotton candy, whipped cream, sweet rum, come on now. That's a good time. It's a good time. And then plus with all the nuttiness going on too. The florals I don't get as much of, because I know they listed like several in all of the notes, but I don't really get that. The foodie notes stand out the most. So if you're going into this thing that's going to be floral for, it is not. This is again a gourmand and a sweet scent. Absolutely. I actually get more of the nuttiness on the skin, so I want to say that too. So now y'all, let's get into my rating system. Let's talk about it, because you all, I have been documenting my journey with this fragrance. So rating system, everyone. Let's talk about the mood of this fragrance. Mood. Let me tell you, this is fun and happy. Straight up, it's just fun and happy. It's a good time. It's what it is. It smells like the fair. It smells like the carnival, but done in the springtime instead of fall. That is the best way to describe this scent. Now let's talk about strength, you all. The strength of this fragrance on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 6, because it's cute. It's slightly above average, but it's not super strong. It's not. I know it has intense on the box, but No. It's not an intense fragrance. It's light and it's fluffy is what it is, but I can still smell it. So now let's talk about the one I know a lot of people want to know about, the longevity of this fragrance. And this is how many hours long lasting can I still smell this fragrance after I apply it, wear it, and go about my life, right? For me, I get a solid 3 to 4 hours. That's it. 3 to 4 hours max. So this is not the longest lasting scent. It's not. It's not. It's very moderate. It is. So this is one that you are going to have to retouch, and you are going to have to overspray to really get the full effect of this fragrance. Or there's also the other thing we're going to talk about towards the end of this video, and that is layering too. We're going to get to that. Last category, which is very important, and that is simply, is this a compliment getting fragrance? And y'all, guess what? I have not received any compliments wearing this fragrance. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I've worn it out. I've worn it in group settings, dining, intimate, you name it, salon, all of that. And nope. No compliments. So this is one, in my opinion, that I have to wear, and I do wear it for my own personal enjoyment because I do like the scent. But if I'm trying to wear something that's going to like turn heads and get people to notice me, this would not be it for me, because it just doesn't do it on my body chemistry. Somebody else, it might turn heads and shut the room down, but for me, it didn't. So this is just one I wear for myself. So it's not a compliment getter for me. So all right, you all. But the thing is with this scent, as always, when it comes to Kayali fragrance, is Kayali is meant to be layered. It's a brand that prides itself on layering. And in the process of me getting to know this fragrance during my experimental time with it, I did discover 3 layering combinations that I do enjoy with this fragrance. And it helped to bring it out, like make it last longer, all of the above. So the first one I've already talked about in my first impressions video. This is from the House of Kayali as well, and I like layering this one with the Eat and Juicy apple scent. And I'm happy to see that a lot of other people are enjoying this layering combo. In fact, elves, you all have been telling me that you all enjoy this combo as well. I've seen your messages and I've replied. So I'm glad to hear that y'all took my recommendation, and I'm digging it. So to me, this one, these two together, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get reacquainted with this combination. To me, you know how I was talking about county fair, spring fair, carnival, all that? To me, you can literally smell the candied apples that's being sold at the fair with this fragrance, because it's just good. It just smells like the fair layered together, y'all. Like, I love this. I like this. It's just candied sweetness. So the first fragrance combination I like is the Kayali Eat and Juicy Apple layered with, of course, the Yum Pistachio Gelato. So now, let's step away from the Kayali world, and let me tell you the second layering combination that I do like. The second one I discovered works extremely well together. Like, it's insane how good this one is, you all. The second combination I like to layer the Yum Pistachio with is Killian Princess. Let me tell y'all, these two together, wow. Marshmallow goodness and overload is what this is. I'm going to reacquaint myself with this combination too. I personally like to go in with the layered fragrance that I like to mix in with, and I always put the Kayali Yum on top because, like I stated before, this is a lighter scent. But you all, let me tell you something. Layered with Princess, it's like the marshmallow just goes straight to the front of the equation. Like, it's like she is here, I am here, I'm in the room when you layer it with Princess. This combination, I stumbled upon this one by accident one night because I was reaching for Princess to put on to head out. And then I layered the two and I was like, oh, I love this. So, yeah. With that green tea note that's in Princess, that's like iconic in its own right. But together, yes. And y'all know I don't even layer fragrances like that. But I said for this video and concerning the brand, because that's what they do, I was going to do right. And I've been enjoying that one. And the last combination I want to talk about is one that I thought about this one most recently, played in it, and it's been bringing me a lot of joy because it's been 75 degrees consistently here in Nashville. And it just works with the mood. So of course, we want to take our baby, the Yum Pistachio Gelato. But what I enjoy laying it with so much, y'all, Parfums de Marley Oriana. And in fact, like I stated at the beginning of the video, I would share my fragrance of the day. This is what I'm wearing, this layering combo right here. So good, y'all, like so good. To me, in this combination, it's the orange blossom whipped cream and that citrus that blend well with that cotton candy and that marshmallow in here, in my opinion. It just works. This combination just smells like a creamy sweetness. So it's not syrupy sweet, but it's a creamy sweet. So that's why I really enjoy this combination, and it's been very pleasing and flattering, especially with the sun now shining. So Parfums de Marley Oriana with the Yum Pistachio Gelato is the last combination and your fragrance of the day, y'all. So all right, everyone, that wraps up this review of the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato number 33. I've been saying it so much in this video. I'm tongue-tied. I'll need some water after this. But yes, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about the fragrance. Do you own this fragrance? What's been your experience with it? Because like we said, it's been out for a minute now, so people have been able to really play in it. And now that the hype has died down, we can really like start to wear it and really give our own opinions on it. It's not a hype fragrance right now. No. That's kind of how that is. You know, you gotta let the hype die down sometime before you come back and do a review on it so people can really give it a shot. So that's all I have for you all today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.